Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Joe from BUT. Right now I'm just enjoying the day. I'm going off for a drive. I originally was going to do this story at home, but I didn't get a chance to for the fact that, um, that I have bills I got to pay. It's that time of the month, and I got to pay bills and get things done. And also the holidays are rolling around the corner, so there's that too. But what I wanted to talk about was pretty much, I did a story on Sunday evening with Melissa and Healthy. And what the story was about two pastors. Now, one pastor chose that while he was, leading his service or talking about his beliefs in being a man and his choices of what he views as a man and a woman, one of his members, which is a drag queen, an openly drag queen, um, came and was asked to leave by the pastor in front of the congregation. Now, I'm going to put up a later, or I'll probably go more in depth later on tonight. Probably I'll get a few people and talk about it. But one of the things I want to talk about is that how the LGBT, whatever all their acronyms, they got like almost the whole alphabet at this rate. How, especially for black people, how they renege on freedom of speech and freedom to choose who you want to, deal with and not deal with. And you say, well, Joe, BMT, what do you mean? Because, that's being discriminated. No, actually it's not. Because first of all, he's the head of that household and he also is over that building. His name is in charge. He's the man in charge of the building. Now, it's also struck on the record that he knowingly has talked to that to that partitioner who has been going to his church. So this guy's openly gay, and he has come to the church 3 times. Now, mind you, I don't write the rules, but you're going to openly go to a church, even though you're gay. And I get some of y'all saying, well, BMT, come as you are. You should be able to go to church and worship. No. It's come as you are if you have nothing else. If you have nothing else. However, this guy who's been coming to the church, the pastor has pulled him aside 3 times. And the thing about it is, for young black men, it's hard because it seems like nobody can tell you anything. You can't stand when somebody actually checks you and actually let you know, like, listen, this can't go on here. We see this now with the church. We see this now with the police. We see now with the school. We see this now with the job. And time again, you think you're going to buck against whatever the rules or whatever law in that area or building. And I'm not going to lie, I don't think the pastor was wrong for kicking him out. But if I knowingly warned you 3 times and tried to talk to you, and you still didn't want to heed my warning, then whatever is that's your comment. And that's contradictory. That I don't like, because you have the fact that this guy, this drag queen, is now trying to get protesters. And honestly, I'm not going to say the protesters were bad, because honestly, they were outside the church quietly with signs, so they weren't disruptive. But however, I want you for those in the hood community where that church is at, I want you to understand. I want you to keep that same energy when the police tell you something and they're not listening to you. They're just going to do what they do. I want you to keep that same energy when a law gets passed and they bypass you and don't try to say, hey, well, you did have freedom of choice, but you know what? Since you don't care for freedom to choose or actually to stand by your own guidelines, why should I? Because, and you can say, well, BNT, what do you mean? How are you going to say all that? That don't make no sense. Simple. Because you're trying to force this man to go against his guideline principles of what he believes in. And you see, that's a big problem that we're having. This is why I say the hood community or the gay community of black people, they're very contradictory. Because how can you ask the people that you want freedom of choice to choose to live your life the way you so choose, but then when you go to a group or an affiliation and they do not support your lifestyle, you can't ask them that they should go submit under you, because that's not freedom. That's not no choice. That's you taking away from that person's choice. And let's be for real, that's you trying to indoctrinate them in your will. Now, it's funny because black people, amongst all other races, hate indoctrination, hate being forced to go along or go along with a system that doesn't agree with them. So why are you trying to make this minister or this pastor agree with your shenanigans? I mean, I'm just going to be for real, because he told you how he feels as a man. He told you his beliefs. He told you his system and way of life, and the women and men in the church agreed. So, I mean, honestly, if you so strongly believe in that you want to have your own Bible study, you want to go to church and everything, why don't you just start your own church in your own apartment or basement? Why are you trying to get other men to agree with you and co-sign you? See, this is why this is called moving the goalposts. Because here you got it where these reniggas are literally saying that they want the freedom of choice to get to choose where they should worship, have a good time. I mean, literally, and it's so contradictory because Thanksgiving is coming right up. And because Thanksgiving is coming up, now you're hearing, well, it's funny, but the pilgrims came over here to have freedom of choice to practice their religion. Now, as much as y'all say that y'all want that freedom, why are you trying to force a religion to bend to your will? How is that being discriminating? Most of y'all don't even believe in church or God. So why are you there? If the man said you can go, and mind you, he didn't kick him out of the church. He simply said, listen. See, I ain't gonna lie, man. As a Christian, I'm very pleased with what he did. Because you can't do that in the Nation of Islam. You can't do that in a Buddhist temple. I ain't know about the Catholics. We're still questioning them, but they took a guy who raped and gave a child HIVs and stuff. But for once, when you actually have a man stepping up and being a man and saying, listen, I don't go like this. I'm not compromising my mindset and my individuality and my belief system. How can y'all as black people get mad at him? You see, this is that contradictory. You can't get mad when a white man bucks right back at you. Because honestly, this is why it's hard to take y'all serious. Because whenever the system watches the way y'all act when y'all push y'all movements, and then y'all actually are contradictory of the same belief system that you use to actually get your civil rights, then guess what? They say, guess what? Checkmate. I got your black ass. You can't get mad at this man because he said, I don't go that way and I don't approve of that around women and children and people in my flock. You can't get mad at him like that because he don't agree with you. If it's like that, if you really wanted to fellowship that badly, what is it for one day for you to actually wear pants, a shirt, and some shoes, and then go in there, sit in the back, get your fellowship on, and leave? You wanted to be seen. Let's call it like we see it. You wanted to be seen. You wanted to be acknowledged. So guess what? You played the game. You got your prize. And I'm tired of people and tired of affiliated groups trying to tell me as a black man what I gotta coincide with, what I gotta agree with. See, this is why you hear black people buck so hard back with the system and not agree with other people. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if this does go by, I promise you, this is why it's hard for me as a black man to even want to be a Christian, because you Christians compromise too much with doggone affiliates that don't meet your means. I'm sorry, man. I'm going to say it. I'm very proud of this man. I can call this man a true black man because guess what? He stood up for what he believed in. Y'all out there marching for gay rights. Why can't he march for his rights for what he believes in as a saint? Y'all say freedom of speech. Well, guess what? He was on his platform. He spoke his mind and his truth. Why are y'all bucking at him? Because you want to be called a woman. He don't want to call you a woman. Okay, that's his choice. His choice. I get tired of hearing y'all niggas bitch about, oh man, why won't he see me as that. He don't want to see you as that. How many times a white person don't want to see you as an individual, as a black man? But then you get mad when all of a sudden when a black man says, listen, I don't see you as no woman. You can't bear no children. You can't do nothing for me. So why are you trying to press me and my faith and my household in something that I don't agree with? Mind you, he talked to this man not one time, not two times, but 3 times. And you see, this is the problem. When y'all finally get black men that actually stand up and talk and go on their belief system, y'all don't like them. But then you get mad when you say there's no real black men in the community. There's no black men that's standing up for women. There's no black men speaking the truth for men. See, when you finally get one, you niggas don't know how to act. That's the problem. He said he don't go that way. He said he don't agree with that. He didn't shame the brother. He let him know, listen, I got no beef with gay people, but you're not going to do this in my household. The same thing will go for my children. Listen, I'll let my children know if they were openly gay. Listen, you're not doing that in my house. What you do out there in the street, when you move out, that's your business. You're still my son. You're still my daughter. I love you, but you're not going to do this in my household because it's my house. I get tired as a black man, somebody trying to tell me what I got to believe in and what I got to buck to. I'm a weak black man, and I ain't no goddamn buck dancer for any goddamn person movement that don't fit my needs. This is the problem that we got right now in America. Too many of us keep on bucking to doggone systems that don't agree with how we were raised, how we were taught, and how we grew up. You want to be a woman? Then go to some gay church and go do that. Or go start your own church. That's the thing about it. I don't get it. Why would you join a religion? Show me in the Bible where it says anything about gays running a church. I ain't got no beef with you gay people, but we got to be for real. There ain't nowhere in the Bible can you show me any gay person running a church or a temple. I'll wait for you to find that. If you can't find it in the scripture, how can you ask a man in the scriptures, the scrolls, or in the doggone Quran to actually go with a system that goes against his faith and belief of how he wants to raise his household? Then you at fault. Go write your own doggone Bible. Go start your own movement. But quit trying to tell me as a man, I got to go with what the hell you believe in. But I'm not doing that. You see, that's the problem that we got going on right now. This is why I support that, brother. Because we say that there's been a cry for years in the black community for men. And for men to stand up and step on their belief. Now, this man was nice because for 3 times he pulled his brothers aside, not in front of nobody, and he spoke to this brother. Mind you, this church is already in the heart of Chicago. So it already got it bad enough. But he literally tried to say, listen, I'm not trying to change you. That's up to you to want to change. You see, that's the problem with black people. Y'all think y'all can change somebody. The person got to want to change themselves. But you trying to change a whole group because they don't agree with you, you full of shit. This is why I say all these movements, I don't agree with them. I respect my brothers who literally, if they gave me a message and they say, listen, Joe, I put this on your lap. It's up to you if you want to take it. But you're not going to tell me as a man that because I don't agree with your lifestyle that I have to go alongside with it and call you whatever the hell you want to call. You can get the fuck on with that. Y'all don't even know what the fuck hate speech is. This is why black people be losing in court cases, because y'all don't even know what hate speech is. He did not speak not one hateful syllable on this brother. Y'all can go look at my video I did on Sunday about the pastor versus pastor. But literally the man said, I'm not doing this in my household. This goes against my core belief. And this is the problem, because black people, y'all compromise too much on y'all core beliefs. This is why anybody and everybody infiltrates your system and walks over you. We can't afford to keep on bending for everybody. We can't. We don't have that type of luxury anymore. Men are right now trying to fight for their home. Women are right now trying to fight to get a man to actually step up and say, yo, I'm a man. Children are looking to see some kind of discipline and functionality in the home. But guess what? When you finally got that out of a man who says, yo, I don't go like that, I don't agree with that, and I'm not for that, y'all don't like him. But then y'all feel some type of way when somebody comes to you and forces something, whether it be a bill, a school system, or some type of belief on you. And you say, God damn, it's like y'all don't care about black people. Guess what? Y'all don't even respect and go by your own fucking guidelines. So why should I go by what y'all go by? This is why I say y'all very contradictory. I don't agree with that LGBT crap where they trying to put themselves on this brother because he says, yo, I don't go that way. It's time for black men, when you say something, stand by it. Stick to it. I'm gonna tell you right now, if anything, all he did, he made his time. If anything, all that drag queen brother did was make this man and his congregation get stronger. All you did was affirm their belief that what they're doing or what he said was true. Because if what he said had no validation upon you, you wouldn't be trying to do what you're doing to him. You would have just gone on and found another church. But no, you want to go to that church, the same church where your spiritual father just told you he don't go that way. So you think you're going to run his household. I'm not going to lie. If my child bucked against me and tried to tell me how to run my household, I'll tell my child, get your shit and get the fuck out. Because there can't be two heads in this household. If you don't like what the hell I'm saying, get the hell off my channel. This is the problem that we got going on with black men. We compromise too much shit. As men, we keep on compromising for everybody else. But then when it's late at night and you look and you're sitting on the ashes of what you built and it's all fucked up because people that didn't even build or even help contribute to what you put out there, you feel some type of way. We need to stop. We need to stop giving out compromises and doing back deals that don't agree with what you go with. Stop taking checks that don't benefit you. Listen, I would say, I respect that congregation if they say, yo, if y'all don't allow that brother in there, we're gonna hit you with taxes. I'm like, okay, shoot. File the 501c30. That's tax. That's tax paperwork. If we got to start paying taxes so that way we can have our own shit, then hey, it's worth it. I ain't gonna lie, white people do it. That's why y'all can't get in their shit sometimes. They pay for stuff so that way you can't be in their shit. I paid to be in my community so that way niggas can't be in my community. And I believe if y'all churches truly want to out the people that y'all really don't want to be with, pay your taxes. If you pay your taxes, they can't say nothing. They can't come at you. They got to just sit on the outside and say, well, shit. Well, they pay for their stuff, so we can't really do nothing to them. And you're damn right. Because we pay for this building. Not you. Build your own shit. Then you can run your own church the way how you see fit. They got a church in Atlanta that's for gay people. Go there. If you want to go see, if you want the Lord so badly, go to that church. Go start your own thing. I ain't got nothing against gay people, but I'm saying if you truly want your own stuff, honestly, Beyonce got a religion. If y'all truly want to make something work, do it like how some people, like my mama, her and her cousin got a church in the basement. They want to start their own church, so they're doing that. And that's what it got to be. You truly want your own religion, you truly want to establish your own faith, go out on a limb. See, don't be going to somebody who already built something and tell them that they got a buck with you. I'm going to say you full of shit. Every damn time. Because that's not their job. It's not their job. So, this is Joe from BMT. I'm signing off. Please like the video, share the video. If y'all got any questions or y'all want to, we can do this talk tonight. Hey, Gab, let me know if you want to do this talk tonight about this. But I want to go in on this, man. I definitely do. I don't see nothing wrong with what the pastor did on that church because he, for once, we see a man standing up and being a man, and the whole world or a few people in that community got something against him. Then when do we get to stand up as men and speak our truth? Or do we always have to keep on compromising? I refuse to. This is Joe from BMT, signing off. Peace.